Facebook that pretty much read this. Due to that I have a little bit more information, I'll elucidate and fill it out a bit where we are now. At the moment, POTUS is sitting on a stack of Trump cards, and he's going to release a royal flush to the cabal. He has court cases that will go to the Supreme Court, and thanks to the Texas case, he's now aware to file them properly under Article 2 and not under Article 3, and not under Article 2. So the SCOTUS, Supreme Court of the United States, will be forced to hear them. He now has the DNI. Oh my goodness, my computer's not working. Okay, not going to do that. See what I'm dealing with the bugs in the computer. He now has the DNI report. Barr stepped down and can now be a witness. He did his job. Durham is special counsel and can prosecute in any state. He's letting civil, criminal, and federal courts fail to handle this situation properly so he can use military tribunals. He has all the data from the NSA Kraken supercomputer, the Alice supercomputer, and many other supercomputers as well. He has the dueling electors from 7 state legislatures. He has VP Pence as the final arbitrator of which ballots to accept. Pence has stepped down from pursuing any further political career. That was announced by Lynn Wood, one of Trump's attorneys on his legal team. This means that MSM cannot say that he has political career in his best interests, which is why he's saying this about the electoral college votes. They can't claim that because he has stepped down. So, in other words, it cannot be used by saying he is biased and he is trying to ensure his position in the next term. This was announced again by Trump team lawyer Lynn Wood. He has the Insurrection Act, the NDAA, National Defense Authorization Act, the National Emergency, the 14th Amendment, the executive order in 2018, his executive order in 2017, the Patriot Act, the FISA warrants, the declassification of everything, thousands of sworn affidavits on e-tampering. You know what I mean? I guess we can say it because you'll have to pull it down anyway. Pull it down. He has all the statistical data analyzation completed, along with the phone calls, emails, bank transfers, and videos showing all of the coordination of the coup and all of those involved. He has RICO and the video showing crimes against humanity. WikiLeaks just dropped everything on the internet, showing all of the deep state's dirty dealings. Julian Assange is going to be pardoned, and this will allow him to openly talk and testify regarding the murder of Seth Rich. Assange knows who got paid, who did it, and all those that orchestrated it. Now that the governors and secretaries of state certified and Biden accepted, they each committed and knowingly agreed to acts of treason.
Right.
SolarWinds was raided. Dominion is shutting down and running. He has the CIA servers. These servers that were used to switch votes from Trump to Biden.
Got everything.
From the Nice, France raid, from the Madrid raid, and many more. And by the way, the Nice, France raid, that's the voting fraud in France that put Macron and his cronies in. So that's coming down. All of this data has already been analyzed and documented. He has it all from the actual Dominion chains as well. He has baited the deep state into staying in D.C. so they thought that we're going to be inaugurated and put in office. They're going to be arrested instead. Amen. He tricked them into it. Biden has not accepted any transaction money, and Kamala Harris has still not given up her seat on the Senate. Wow. Biden has been arrested and is under house arrest and is wearing a tracking device. Biden has had his incumbent briefing halted because his clearance was revoked, because he's under indictment for treason.
Because he's an evil, satanic, thieving, treasonous commie bastard.
Position, in other words, the commander of all the forces. The only reason that's halted is you had your clearance removed because you are believed to be guilty and under court case. There's a court case filed for you, an indictment that you're guilty of treason, sedition, or
Sorry about the shaking.
So that's already occurred too. Trump had the military infiltrate Antifa and the BLM. He has all their financial records. He knows everybody who's who in Antifa and BLM. He has all the names. He knows which politicians took Chinese and Soros money. both Republican and Democrat. He positioned Christopher Miller as Secretary of Defense and Ezra Cohen Watnick as Assistant Secretary of Defense. He just
showed you that just a couple of videos ago.
Line of succession. The military is flying unprecedented levels of flights over the entire country. They just spun off a massive amount of materials from a base in Florida and a base in Nevada, bringing hardware throughout the entire country. The military is at high alert right now. And that's just adding more here. Trump has called back massive amounts of military assets from off the East Coast. One of these groups just took out 2 dumps. The first in Maine, where 50,000 Chinese troops were poised to invade the U.S., and all were destroyed with the 50,000. Second Airborne is poised for 82nd Airborne is poised for an operation. This is the defunded the CIA. He just removed Kissinger and Albright from the National Security Advisory Board. That was created as per a treaty after Operation Highjump, in which we surrendered to the Nazis. That is now undone. All the pieces are in place, and POTUS has it all. He is just waiting for the timing.
There's where we are right there, guys.
Nothing can stop what's coming.
Freaking boom.
Down, that means when he's inaugurated,
boom,
think about
boom,
who will become
boom.
the vice president. So that's why, in regards to your question about Junior,
hopefully where it was stopping y'all, you
various
can read it.
possibilities that might exist.
That is
there anyone other than JFK? Oh, wait a minute. What about Michael Flynn? Would he also?
Yep. There's quite a few.
Yeah.